So I know this is kind of different for us. Like, you guys are so used to seeing hair from me and kind of not even seeing me, but I just am moving in a different direction in my life right now, and I have a lot going on, and I just feel like I want to share that with you guys. So, I am a black woman, a wife, a mother of three, soon to be four. I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a business owner, I'm a creator and founder of a new product line. I just am every woman, right? And I just feel like that is not necessarily, I don't see that very often, and I don't see the real of it. And I just wanted to share my version of real of that with you guys. So that's where I'm going in this direction, and what I'm going to continue to start sharing with you guys. I'm super excited to share the real of my life. Everyone always asks me, how do you do it? How are you so busy? How are you doing this? How you go? I'm about to show you guys, okay? My life is kind of chaotic. I'm very busy. I'm very, it's always something to do, but it flows how it flows for us. And I would love to share all that with you guys. So tonight I'm sharing just, lasagna night. Tonight for dinner we're gonna have lasagna. And I also decided to make a pan for a friend too. So I'm making 2 pans of lasagna. But yes, I wanted to just share the recipe with you guys. You can see how much I make for my family size, and it probably lasts about 2 days, 2 or 3 days, but I love to cook. So you're gonna see a lot of that one here. You're gonna see a lot of us getting ready together, how me and my husband wrangle our 3 children, and how we're going to wrangle the 4th all together in a happy family. And yeah, I'm super excited for where this channel is about to move, and I hope you guys are excited too, and hope you guys stay tuned to see all the changes and the growth. I'm going to be taking a maternity leave soon because I'm just about due with my baby, and it's going to be interesting because I'm going to be home a lot and not as busy as far as being at the salon working, but still home, taking care of my family, taking care of my husband, and then also, and myself, but also still working on formulas for my products, still making products, still working in that like e-commerce area. So yeah, that's to come. A lot to come for you guys. Stay tuned, ride with me. Let's build this community of beautiful young black women taking care of their business, taking care of their families, and still being healthy and happy. All right, so stay tuned for the rest of the video. I just want to give you guys like a little interlude of what's going on, and what you can kind of see from me and what's to come from this channel. Stay tuned for the rest of the video. I'm going to be making lasagna and sharing the recipe and everything all down in the caption. So yeah, if you have any questions or anything, what's to come or any of that, just drop it below, and here we go.
That like you just turn off the bathroom.
So one of my favorite things to do in general is cook, and it's especially my favorite thing to do when I'm cooking for my family. So yeah, I do cook very often, multiple times a week, and my family loves it. We're so used to it, of course, and I just love to do that for them. I feel it has become one of my love languages. Like, if I love you, if I care for you, you're my friend, I want to show you that I appreciate you, I'll cook for you, because it really is done with love, and it tastes like it too. So most of this video is me preparing the lasagna that, like I said, I'm making for my family and for another friend. She had just had
multiple babies. So I just wanted to give her a break for dinner tonight and supply her with this. This is, this will last her a little bit. So I was like, oh, I'm making lasagna for my family. Why not make one for your guys too? I'm also going to leave my entire recipe in the description below. Everything I used today, and some little tidbits of you can see the little tidbits that I'm doing, and then also I'm going to mention them in the description for you below as well. So like I said, this is out of love, and yeah, I'm not, a professional chef or anything. So you'll see, honey, these little bell peppers gonna be cut up in all different kind of ways. I'm not a perfectionist when it comes to things like that, as long as it tastes tasty, okay? They're all gonna cook down anyway. So don't get hung up on the small things like, oh, they all need to be the same size and all that. They don't. They're gonna cook down anyway. So yeah, don't even worry about that. These are onions and bell peppers that I'm getting sauteed a bit down, so then I can add my meat onto that and then start this meat sauce. Alright, so as you saw, I was getting the vegetables cooked down a bit, and at the same time, I was getting my noodles prepped, so they're in the water boiling. Now I'm adding my meat to my sauce. I do use ground beef as well as ground pork, depending on who I'm cooking it for, because some of my family members don't eat pork. I'll sometimes, substitute that for something else, or I'll just add more beef. But today, everyone's fine with the pork, so we're eating the pork. So when it comes to lasagna, one of my favorite parts about it is the ricotta cheese mixture. I love ricotta cheese. Like, I love it. And how I season it and how I flavor it. I just love it. It's one of my favorite, like I said, my favorite parts of lasagna. So here is my ricotta cheese mixture. And like I said, I will list all the ingredients and everything below. Side note, you'll see me wash my hands probably 20 times in this video because I don't know, I'm just crazy about it. Anytime I'm cooking, I'm washing my hands very often. It's hilarious. My daughter has even started doing it now because she sees me do it so much. my family, we love garlic. We're like addicted to garlic. So I use it in almost everything I cook. I'm fine with this minced garlic that's already prepared for me. I do not cut up fresh garlic every single time I cook, guys. Now, depending on what I'm making, sometimes I do, but I do not all the time. So I love that. I always add red wine to a lot of my anything I'm cooking with beef, any red sauce meal that I'm making. I always add red wine. It just truly deepens the flavor. So try that and let me know what you guys think. This is like a demi glaze of it's basically a rendered down beef broth. So it's thick, so you can actually add water to it and it becomes beef broth. But it gives the food so much flavor, and we are all about flavor over here in my house. And that is one of the things I feel like is missing from food today. A lot of people just, don't season and don't, add things that are going to bring flavor to their food because they're afraid of the salt content. And as you see, I haven't even added salt, not at all just yet. So I did add salt to my boiling water for my pasta, but you can have seasoned, flavorful food without pouring in a bunch of salt. And most of the time, my grocery store of choice is Kroger. So these Kroger brand sauces are just fine. I usually get the traditional and the marinara and I mix them sometimes or whatever I have, and I just make it work. But it's going to taste amazing. It's going to cook down with all that flavor that I've added. And look how thick and just so good. Guys, this lasagna turned out so good. Like, I just loved it. But here's a little gem right here. I love to add balsamic vinegar to my red sauces, to my beef. It just brightens up the flavor a bit. So I'll try that. Let me know what you guys think as well. So, as you know, lasagna is a layering game. So, I'm literally going to do the same process over and over, layer in all my ingredients, and then we're going to put it together, put it in the oven. It's going to turn out amazing, gooey, cheesy, saucy. I like everything to be really good. I do not want anything dry. So, it's no dry zone over here. But yeah, check out how I load up my lasagna, both lasagnas, and get them ready to go into the oven. So if I can remember correctly, I want to say I got about 4 or 5 layers up to the top of this pan for this lasagna. So it's so good, so good, so thick. And it turned out, like I said, amazing anyway. But this is the top layer where I'm going to go ahead and place my noodles. And then I'm going to use my fresh mozzarella cheese on the top of here at the very top. And it just gives it that extra just oomph and just amazingness. It's the fresh cheese definitely makes a difference. Um, from time to time, I'll switch back and forth between like the bag cheese, or shredding my own cheese. It just depends on the type of time that I want to take that day. Today, I just was gonna go with the already shredded cheese from the bag. It's fine, guys. I do it all the time, and my food tastes amazing. But if you do want to have that extra gooiness and that freshness, go ahead and try to shred all your cheese, depending on how much you're making and, how much you have to do to prepare for something like that. Alright, so guys, here is the turnout. As you see, that fresh mozzarella cheese is melted on the top. It turned out so good. So good. I literally made the perfect amount of ingredients as far as sauce, as far as ricotta cheese. I hate to waste food, so I didn't waste anything. Everything was used today, so that made me feel amazing. Look at this cut. I let it rest for a little second, and just, oh, look at this. Layered goodness, okay? It was amazing. Oh, it was so good. So good. All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next video for sure, and let me know in the comments what you want me to cook next, or what do you want to see next. All that. We're here for all of it. Thanks, guys.